Hey, what's going on, ladies and gents? How are you doing here? So here's my preview for the USA and the Wales game heading into the World Cup. It feels really good to see USA finally back at the at the World Cup after after about 4 years of World Cup absence. USA, they're finally back, and I'm super excited to see what USA can do in this game. But obviously, looking at the Wales, obviously they got their main man in Gareth Bale. And the only way how I think USA might have a chance here over Wales is if they find a way how to contain Bale, because I think that's going to be the key to USA, seeing if they can get a win here over Wales. Because here's the thing about US football / US soccer, the USA football team, if there is one disadvantage they have out of all the, out of all the teams here in this group stage, Iran, England, and Wales, the difference between those nations and the USA is that those nations have previous, tournament experience, while this current USA football team doesn't have any tournament experience, at least on the global scale, So the only way how I see USA getting a win here over Wales is if they just, is if Berhalter finds a way how to make his tactics effective, because obviously with Berhalter, he's been on the back end of a lot of criticism for his tactics and all that, and if his tactics do backfire here, then obviously it's not going to look good for US soccer. But if you think about it, man, the only way how I think USA has a chance here is if our players can find a way how to play as a team, and I think one player to watch out for on the US side will obviously be Christian Pulisic, because obviously Pulisic, he is the main man for the USA football team. He's the heart and soul of this USA soccer team, and unless Pulisic has a big game, then I don't see how else USA will get a win here over Wales. But I think our squad matches up pretty well against the Wales national team. The only difference is that Wales, they are obviously way more experienced than the USA are, and that might, kind of present a disadvantage for the USA football team, because obviously, without having previous tournament, experience in terms of World Cups, it's going to be a pretty difficult group for USA, unless, of course, USA can, unless maybe they can just, or unless Christian Pulisic puts on his, Captain America Super Cape and guides the USA to victory, because unless, he does that, it's going to be a really tough day for US soccer, I feel like. Because obviously, with the inexperience of the players, it's going to be really difficult for the U.S. to compete against the other footballing nations, and obviously USA, they always had a disadvantage at World Cups when it comes to competing against actual really good nations, but nonetheless, I'm still very optimistic on this game. Obviously, call me biased, but if everything goes well, I think USA can win this game 1-0. That's going to be my honest prediction for this game. As an American, I'll say 1-0 for Team USA, so let's see if I'll be right in my predictions here. But nonetheless, hope you guys like this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more World Cup content.